So I buy everything in twos, but I didn't buy two of these. So I'm pretty sure I'm taking this with me home today. Because I know.
What I know is that they had to. So this is aged for 14 days in very special bourbon casks.
Okay.
So it's a blanco, but it's been in a barrel for some days. You can still call it a blanco.
Okay.
If it's under 2 months, technically it's still a blanco.
All right.
But you age it and you like soften it up with the wood, you mellow it down, then you have some wood notes in there, some sweetness naturally from the barrel, from the bourbon.
Okay.
And that's what makes this very special.
Yeah.
But this was 14 days, and lot 2 and 3 are using the same barrels to go back to your question. But they have to age it a little bit longer, so they let it rest for 20 days, 22 days, lots 2 and 3. So that's to get the same nose and same effect.
So they almost have to get new barrels to get that.
Probably they will
have to be sourcing new barrels.
And I was asking Matt the other day. He was here in Miami for a Miami Agave Fiesta.
Yes. Okay. And I wish I could have gone. I missed out, and I was so busy. And I saw you posting from there, and I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, it was cool. It was the first time. Not many brands participating.
No.
It was a
small
venue.
Little party. I know the place. I used to shoot weddings. I used to be a wedding photographer, and I've shot weddings there 1,000 times.
Okay. Yeah, it's a great place, but it was kind of small for that kind of event.
Yeah.
And he was just telling me about Lost 2 and 3.
Wow. Okay.
And this is made at a distillery. I always have to look at the number because I don't memorize them. But it's called Hacienda del Olvido, and it's NUM 1580.
Okay.
And it's made in collaboration it's one of the few brands that has 2 master distillers working or behind the brand, because it's Sergio Cruz that helped develop the profile in Hacienda del Olvido with the team there, but also Oscar Vázquez Camarena, formerly from El Pandillo. He left that distillery a while ago, and he's doing consulting work for other brands, and he's building a name of his own.
What's his? Doesn't he have a tequila also? He's not Primo.
No,
because I know that was family of somebody over there too, and they left.
I don't think he's even related to Felipe or the family.
It just happens to have the same last name.
I'm not sure. But
I got you.
You have master distiller in Sergio Cruz, and then you have like a master blender, Oscar Vázquez Camarena.
Gotcha.
And it's interesting. You would ask why blender, but I don't know if that's the right title to give. But Sergio oversees all of the production process, and he decides in each stage of the process what tweak, what changes to make, or what goes into that stage so he can get the final result. But also when you get after distillation, when you get the raw tequila, then you decide to manipulate some of it, maybe filter some using what kind of filters, and then that's where Oscar comes in, and he takes that and he says, so we're gonna polish this tequila like using these filters or using no filter at all, and then barrel that and monitoring it to see when is the right time to just pull it off the barrel. And this is amazing to have 2 great master distillers collaborating in one single product.
That's cool because it gives you something unique. Like it's 2 artists painting the same painting. You're going to have something very unique.
Yeah, so it's a tequila done how it's called, like in 4 hands. Let's say we have signature of both master distillers there. Hughes and Oscar Vázquez.
That's it. No man, it's definitely. Like I said, it's definitely unique in a spirits world that is getting very saturated with all the new brands that are coming out, but which is something that I appreciate because it's got that. It's just something that stands out. It's different. It's definitely a good product. Now, I got to ask you a quick question that probably can't make it onto these videos. What barrels are they using that are so special that nobody knows what they are?
Weller.
Okay, thank you.
Whatever.
You got, it's like it's one of those you can't. It's like one of those that's all over the internet, and nobody is saying. Everybody's just saying it's special barrels.
Yeah.
Because they weren't allowed to say or something.
I mean,
Perfect.
at this point, at this stage of the brand, I don't think they mind if
it's
we mention it. Yeah, people want to know the insights.
No, like
and
that. Like that made me like. It kept being like a big mystery, and I'm like, all right, come on now, what is it? Is it like Pappy Van Winkle barrels or like?
Let me see what they say. Extra rare bourbon casks.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was a secret for the longest time. It was a secret, and it was a secret all over the internet because I am all over the internet all the time. I chased this stuff down, so it was funny to actually hear that. Yeah.
I actually think they are special because I can notice. I mean, you have the essences for a really good blanco.
Yeah.
And it kind of has the best of both worlds. It's not a reposado, but it's like a blanco with an extra layer and complexity of aromas and flavors in there that you can really catch. And beside well,
oh my God, that nose, it's just funky, and I love using that word because it's beautiful. It is one of those things that there's just that little, almost malolactic, almost like it's just special.
To me, I relate it to like dulce de leche.
Oh my God!
Or
Yes.
milk caramel.
Holy crap!
Milk
Yes.
caramel, because you have that funkiness of those are like lactic aromas or flavors, and you get, but rounded up with the caramel and the vanilla notes of the barrel, so you get like the dulce de leche or cajeta in Mexico.
It's crazy, man.
You also get like the bread yeast and
yeah.
I like to describe it also because you find that citrus notes in there also, but I'd like to describe it as almost like a key lime pie, because you have that creaminess, that citrus notes in there, but also like the yeast combined, so it's almost like you can find these aromas all involved in there.
Yeah, key lime is definitely in there. Like it really is. Now you bring it out, I notice it. It's definitely one of those things, man. That it's just, it's cool. It's a very exciting brand. Like overall for me, it's very exciting. I want to say, I can't wait to see what they do in the future. I can't wait to maybe someday they'll throw something in a barrel for a little bit longer. And I'm not saying push it to. They don't need to make an añejo. They don't need to make a repo añejo, extra añejo. Nobody needs to make all the things. But this in that barrel a little bit longer.
Did you just see that Tequila J Bear and Maddie launched a video? They posted a recent video about Ensueno, and they asked this question and because they think it's so good. Yeah. And they were just, might this be like the best new brand of 2024? Or they were really, I was hyped about it because I think it's a great product, and I do think it should be right there.
No, man, it is. It's freaking absolutely delicious, dude. You guys, they killed it making this for sure. It was something that I was genuinely excited about. Something that I was very, very excited to try and finally get into. There's so many brands coming out. There's so much noise out in the market that it's really cool to see something that actually hits and hits well.
Yeah, and it's very hard in every possible way, as to have the right team, the right distillery, the right process, and just the innovation of having, the one single product that I know that uses this technique of aging the blancos, it's Herradura.
Really?
Herradura, so traditional brand in Mexico, 90-something years of history in the making, or more probably. Yeah. And they have this plata product that has like yellowish hues. Yeah. Because they age. I can't remember right now how much they leave their blancos or their plata in the barrels, but it's a technique that they use, and it's the only one tequila that I knew before Ensueno that was doing that.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. This is This is awesome. This is really, again, it's an awesome product overall. So this is basically, this is cheeses, man. Highland estate grown, sustainably harvested agaves. It is traditionally stone oven, I guess that's the cooking process, fully macerated, 2x distilled, as tequila is. It is copper stills. Okay. They're naturally fermenting this? I mean, it kind of is there in the nose and stuff like this, but this is natural fermentation?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it says natural open air fermentation.
Very interesting fact.
But it also then states yeast blend. Right there.
Oh, right. No, yeah. I believe they do use a yeast blend to kickstart the fermentation.
Okay.
And then as they use open air fermentation,
it'll pick up the stuff around from the outside.
Correct. Yeah.
Which is the explanation of what you're getting here.
Mm-hmm. As many of the traditional or artisanal tequila distilleries. Yeah. I think this product, well, it's really traditionally made, as you just said.
Yeah.
Stone ovens, brick ovens,
Highland
roller
agave.
mill, Highland agave, and it's distilled twice in copper stills.
Yep.
But
I do love copper.
And to answer that question about who would like this product in your opinion as a consumer?
This is something that I see it appealing to somebody that's not necessarily like a tequila snob in a sense, or a tequila expert. This is something that, hey, I've drank some tequila. I want to try. I want to see how this spirit can be different. I want to expand on what flavor profiles are available, because this has got a little bit of that, again, that malolactic flavoring, but it's not overpowering. It's not just like a weird bomb in the tongue. It's pleasant. I genuinely believe that this is a tequila for anybody. This is not. I don't think that it's for anybody specific.
I agree.
I don't think you don't have to be anybody specific to appreciate it. I think you can appreciate it. Anybody at any level can appreciate this tequila. It's very clean. It's just beautiful. It's different.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something different, and in all the good ways too, like it's one of those things that's where I appreciate it. It's just like, hey man, I'm gonna have a glass of something. Well, I got 50 tequilas, and none of them taste the same. No tequila tastes the same, which is still mind-boggling to me that it's coming from one agave, and it could be from the same 50 of them from the same distillery. And there's 50 different ways of making a blanco, which is, again, we've spoken about this in the past. To my brain, it's just insane. But I believe that tequila is a beautiful spirit because it's made for everybody. Mm-hmm. There's some stuff that's like specialty for the snob or for this or for that. Those are really small batches and very, very specific. But this is for everybody. Mm-hmm. I don't see it being for any type of particular person being a fan. This is for somebody that has tequila, enjoys tequila. You gotta like it in the first place. Yeah. I don't want to give this to a newcomer, somebody that's just brand new into the spirit world. But hey, man, I've had some tequila. I want to taste something different. Cool. This is a bottle I'm bringing out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, man, sure. This is it. This is what I want you to try.
I agree. I 100% agree. If you like blancos and you enjoy tequila, you can have a drink neat and you're enjoying your tequila like that. I 100% agree with you. And actually, this is one of my wife's favorite tequilas right now to drink. And she usually drinks blanco tequila. She enjoys it.
Yeah.
But she, in particular, this one, she was like, you just describe her. She likes tequila. She's not a snob about it.
No.
But she found this pretty unique and really good. And I think you hit it spot on.
Awesome.
Yeah. Salud.
Salud.